Hey everyone, welcome to the eBirdy Insights. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think everyone who's new to tech can relate to, the top 5 mistakes most new tech users make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all the features, tools, and settings, you're definitely not alone. In fact, it's super common to run into a few stumbling blocks when starting out. So stick around, because I'll be sharing tips to save you time, boost productivity, and help you navigate tech like a pro. Let's start with mistake number 1, skipping the basics and jumping straight into advanced features. This is a common pitfall that many of us fall into, especially when we're excited about a new piece of technology or software. We see all the flashy features and want to dive right in, thinking we can figure it out as we go. Now, I totally get it. When we first start using a new tool or app, we want to dive right into the cool stuff. The allure of advanced features and the promise of increased productivity or enhanced experiences can be very tempting. We want to get the most out of our new gadget or software as quickly as possible. But skipping the basics often leads to frustration and confusion because you don't have a solid foundation. Without understanding the fundamental aspects, you might find yourself stuck, unable to perform even simple tasks. This can lead to a lot of wasted time and unnecessary stress. Think of it like learning to drive a car. If you try to jump straight into the freeway without understanding basic controls, it's going to get stressful fast. You wouldn't expect to handle complex driving situations without first mastering the basics like steering, braking, and understanding road signs. In the same way, with tech, taking a bit of time to explore foundational features can make everything else fall into place. By familiarizing yourself with the basic functions, you create a strong foundation that will support your understanding of more advanced features. How to avoid it? Start with beginner tutorials or guides, which are there to set you up for success. Explore user manuals, watch video walkthroughs, and don't be afraid to take notes. These resources are designed to help you build a solid understanding from the ground up, or follow along with introductory videos. These can provide step-by-step instructions and visual aids that make learning easier and more engaging. They often cover the essential features and functions that you need to know before moving on to more complex tasks. This way, you can build confidence step by step, and when it's time to tackle more complex features, you'll be ready. By taking the time to learn the basics, you set yourself up for long-term success. You'll find that you can navigate new technology with ease, solve problems more efficiently, and fully utilize the advanced features that initially caught your eye. So remember, don't skip the basics. Embrace them as the essential building blocks of your tech journey. Now, mistake number 2 is overloading on apps and tools. This is so easy to fall into, especially since there are tons of apps out there that promise to boost productivity. Every day, new apps are launched, each claiming to be the ultimate solution to your productivity woes. It's tempting to download them all, thinking that each one will offer a unique benefit. But here's the thing, having too many tools can actually make things more complicated. Instead of streamlining your tasks, you end up with a cluttered digital workspace. Imagine trying to find a specific document or note among a sea of apps. It can be incredibly frustrating and time-consuming. Switching between multiple platforms can create what's called tool fatigue. This is when the sheer number of tools you use becomes overwhelming, leading to decreased productivity. You might find yourself spending more time figuring out which app to use for a task, rather than actually completing the task itself. You're juggling so many apps that you spend more time switching than actually working. This constant switching can break your focus and disrupt your workflow. It's like trying to cook a meal in a kitchen where you have to keep moving between different rooms to get ingredients and utensils. Plus, it's easy to lose track of important tasks and deadlines if everything's spread out. When your to-do list is scattered across multiple apps, it becomes challenging to keep track of what needs to be done and when. This can lead to missed deadlines and forgotten tasks, adding to your stress. How to avoid it? Focus on finding a few versatile tools that meet your core needs. Instead of downloading every new app that promises to boost productivity, take the time to evaluate which ones truly add value to your workflow. Look for tools that can handle multiple tasks efficiently. For example, Teamwork is great because it's an all-in-one platform that combines task management, team collaboration, and analytics. With Teamwork, you can manage your projects, communicate with your team, and analyze profitability all in one place. This reduces the need to switch between different apps and helps you stay organized. When you use integrated tools, it cuts down on clutter and makes your workflow smoother. A streamlined digital workspace can significantly enhance your productivity. You'll spend less time searching for information and more time focusing on your tasks. Comment down below if you would like a video on the list of top 10 tools that declutter your device and create a more efficient and less stressful work environment. Remember, the goal is to make your life easier, not more complicated. So, take a step back, evaluate your current tools. Think quality over quantity when making the necessary adjustments to optimize your productivity. Mistake number 3 is a big one: neglecting data security and privacy settings. Cybersecurity is super important, especially now that we do so much online. It's easy to ignore privacy settings or skip setting up security features, but this can leave your data vulnerable. Think of it this way: your online accounts are like your house. Would you leave your front door wide open? Of course not. Similarly, when you don't use strong passwords or skip two-factor authentication, you're basically inviting risks. How to avoid it? Start by setting up unique, strong passwords for each of your accounts. Activate two-factor authentication whenever it's available, and regularly review your privacy settings. There are a few highly authentic mediums known for built-in security features to protect user data. I'll share the list of top 10 secure platforms in my next video. Moving on to mistake number 4, which is failing to use cloud backup or sync options. This mistake can be catastrophic because without a backup, all your important files and data are at risk of being lost. Imagine working on a big project and suddenly your device crashes or you accidentally delete everything. Without a backup, all that work is just gone. It's like dropping your phone in the ocean. If it wasn't backed up, it's lost forever. How to avoid it? Using a reliable cloud service to store important files is essential. Many well-regarded platforms like Google Drive and Apple offer options for auto-syncing, so your work is automatically saved and accessible from any device. Make it a habit to back up data regularly, especially for projects you can't afford to lose. And finally, mistake number 5, not taking advantage of available tutorials and support resources. When we're learning something new, it's natural to get frustrated. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when faced with unfamiliar technology or software. The initial excitement can quickly turn into confusion and stress, but often the solution is just a few clicks away. Many platforms provide a wealth of resources designed to help you navigate through any issues you might encounter. These resources are often underutilized, yet they hold the key to unlocking the full potential of the technology. Many tech platforms offer web services like tutorials, FAQs, and even customer support teams that can help you out. These resources are meticulously crafted to address common problems and questions, providing step-by-step guidance to ensure you can make the most out of the tool. These resources are designed to make your experience smoother, but if you skip them, you might end up feeling overwhelmed and miss out on some amazing features. Ignoring these aids can lead to unnecessary frustration and a steep learning curve that could have been easily avoided. How to avoid it? Take a few minutes to check out the tutorials, read through FAQs, or visit community forums. These forums are often filled with experienced users who are more than willing to share their knowledge and help you troubleshoot any issues. This might feel like a detour, but it can save you so much time and stress in the long run. Investing a little time up front to understand the resources available can pay off immensely by making your tech experience more enjoyable and less stressful. Plus, you'll discover tips and tricks that make the tool even more powerful. These hidden gems can significantly enhance your productivity and efficiency, allowing you to leverage the full capabilities of the technology. So next time you're stuck, remember that help is just a few clicks away, and taking advantage of these resources can transform your tech journey from frustrating to fulfilling. So there you have it, the top 5 mistakes new tech users make and how to avoid them. Remember, starting with the basics, limiting your apps, securing your data, and backing everything up and taking advantage of tutorials can make a world of difference. If you're ready to become a tech-savvy pro, please like and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.